agree with Wack 100. That's far and few between, man. For the most part, I feel like he's just become a talking head for hip hop. One of many, if you ask me. But here he's speaking on Kendrick and Drake and how the beef made Kendrick a bigger star. So let's check it out, see what he's talking about.
Say exactly what it say. Could Kendrick be this successful without Drake?
Why you saying that? You asking me or what? I can give you the answer.
This is a question for the room. Yeah, give me the question. Give me the answer. What's up?
I can give you the real answer.
Go ahead, let me
Nigga,
know.
as a West Coast nigga, I'm gonna give you the real answer. Probably not.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I ain't gonna lie, Wack.
So probably not. In my opinion, I would say, what's the context of being successful? You mean commercially? Maybe not. Culturally, definitely could have been as successful as he is now. He still would have been one of the top dudes in hip hop because of the music he makes. Think about the music Kendrick makes. He doesn't make music for popularity. So if he did, who's to say how big he would have been if he was just to make 4 classic albums of club bangers and radio tracks? Where would he have been? But he made that choice not to do that. So to say probably not, but that's not really an answer that I would prescribe to just because of different contexts.
Tell you why.
With the California bias, you a real nigga for saying that.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, but I'm gonna tell you why.
What?
Because after when he dropped his first album, it only did 20,000 units. Drake took him on his first world tour, which he wasn't supposed to be there. So now you standing in coliseums with the biggest nigga in rap at the time, right? That definitely positioned him. After that comes all the commercial music at Interscope, right? From that, okay, let's fast forward. Popularity and all that is piggyback from that. So the other things he's doing is coming his way was fueled by that. All right, he had a break. 2-3 summers he took off.
And I agree that, Drake taking Kendrick on tour definitely put him in a position and gave him more eyes on him. But, Kendrick, the music he makes isn't going to be commercially viable where Drake's is. Drake was making songs just for the club, just for radio. Kendrick, his first song that he really made that was really popular song that everybody knew was Swimming Pools. And that wasn't even really a club track, but it was just because the beat was so catchy and the hook was catchy, it ended up being that. But it really wasn't like a radio club track. It just turned into that. So I don't know about this take with Wack. I mean, I hear what he's saying, but if Kendrick would have took that position, like, yeah, I'm about to make a club track, he could have. J. Cole tried to multiple times and he wasn't really successful early on. Kendrick didn't go that route.
Dropped the album, people really wasn't tripping. He departs from TDE.
Let's bring it to.
He departs from
Bring it to
TDE.
right now. Bring it to right now.
That's what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing it. Let me cook. Right? Listen. He takes 3-4 summers off, departs from TDE, drops the album, does half the numbers he did on his previous album, and then the next boost is the Drake diss.
The Drake beef.
So either way it go, that Drake factor, it counts for the initial and it counts for the rebirth. Now the work he put.
Now I will say the beef definitely catapulted Kendrick to a stratosphere that, he probably was like, damn, if Drake would have won it, it would have catapulted him up there, you know what I mean? But you got to think what kind of music Kendrick makes. He don't go into there to make that radio track. So who's to say where he would have ended up if he would have chose that route, where that was what Drake focused on. So the early on part, yeah, he got more eyes on him by going on tour. But who else went on tour with him? A$AP Rocky, you know what I mean? J. Cole went on tour with him, but A$AP didn't end up blowing up like that. So why didn't A$AP blow up? So you can make that comparison. But I get that he got eyes on him. Kendrick didn't go the route of, I'm trying to make a club track. I'm trying to be the biggest pop star. Kendrick wanted to be respected in the hip-hop community, so he put forth that effort to make sure he had the best bars, made the best music, made music that was true to him. Drake made songs that he thought would be bangers. You choose that route, you end up in different circumstances. But I definitely believe that the beef blew Kendrick up. But you can even look now, Kendrick's like, shit, I'm just doing this shit just to have fun with it. I guarantee he gonna come back with a track album that's more in line with previous 4 albums than this last one, which is GNX. GNX is just that celebratory, we having fun with it, we bringing the coast together, and that was his mission, you know what I mean? So that album did that. So all his albums got, a reason behind them. So I think Wack is partially right, man. Well, let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Put in to be who he was is him. But when you take those two factors out, things change.
Man, Kendrick would have been the same Kendrick with or without Drake.
Nah, but see,
that's not true, bro. That's not true.
Now listen, brother. Hey, brother, you talking to a nigga, hold on, bro. You talking to the nigga that put him on stage in New York for his first time. Like, you talking to him, right? So that shit you talking about is when you came to be a fan after the nigga then let him out on his world tour and became popular.
You saying niggas fan?
Yeah, you talking to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, the question came about because of this though. My man Dean came through and said that
I'm not mad at the conversation. It's kind of like the Jordan, Kobe, LeBron conversation. You know what I mean? Like, who's the greatest? Everybody's going to have their opinions on it, just like everybody's going to have their opinions on this. You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with having a conversation. I know Drake stands, they love to say, oh, Kendrick wouldn't be this big and Drake gave him these hits. I mean, Kendrick had hits before this beef, you know what I mean? So you can't really go there. Now, does he have the hits like Drake? No. But how many songs does Drake put out over the course of, a 5-year hiatus that Kendrick might take? Drake never takes off. Drake is pumping out songs where it's to the point where they're not even quality no more. It's just about quantity. Whereas Kendrick, he's more quality. So you're not going to get that many songs to have that many hits. You have less opportunities for hits. But you look at the accolades, Kendrick got damn near 3 times the Grammy. So you just balance, you want to decide what makes somebody successful. Commercially, yeah, Drake could probably have them, but Drake chose that. As far as hip hop community, Kendrick would have been there either way. Kendrick would have had that respect and accolades either way, because the music he's putting out is amazing bodies of work.
Kendrick just did 1 billion streams on Spotify. So I came back around and said, so it was a question. I said, would he be as successful without this Drake, you know what I'm saying, beefing like that though?
No, it definitely would. What's going on right now, he would not be, if you take the Drake battle out, he would not be doing it.
Why do we care when it's all a part of the story, though?
He would not be doing it. He is part of the story. He ain't part of the story.
It's all a part of the story. It don't matter.
How is he not part of the story? He's part of the story.
That's what I'm saying. So it's the next.
Some of these niggas be on this Clubhouse chat, man. They be just saying shit. You be like, what? Like, is these niggas slow, bro? Like, some of these niggas just be, I don't know if they just woke up out of bed, they high or drunk, but they don't be making no sense. Yes, he's a part of the story, he gotta be. But in any arena, you put 2 of the biggest, or any music, any, if it's boxing, like when you got Floyd and you put him with Conor McGregor, like that was the biggest payoff for Conor McGregor, probably the biggest payoff for Floyd, you know what I mean? So when you put 2 of the biggest people in any arena, it's going to make those people that much bigger because it's 2 titans coming together. And that's what happened here. You brought the 2 biggest artists in rap and they battled it out. So everybody was watching. It was all eyes on it. And Kendrick made awesome fucking music during that battle. Like, it wasn't even just diss tracks. It was actually music. That actually helped it a lot. But let's finish it out. It's like 20 more seconds.
Is the next release going to be as successful, you think, Craze? The next release going to be as successful, you feel?
The next what?
The next release that he makes.
Somebody about to lie.
But we'll know that because he's definitely going to release a whole nother project.
Look, Wack, I'm glad.
This shit he just released right now.
So if Kendrick was to drop right after the Super Bowl, he would definitely outperform anything because everybody that performs at the Super Bowl, their numbers just spike. So they take advantage. That's why the Super Bowl, you don't get paid for the Super Bowl because so many people watch it that it's going to make you money just from you performing at it. So say Kendrick performs, he drops an album right after that. Yeah, he's going to probably blow out any of his numbers just because of that, but also because of beef. So he's stacking up those wins and he's strategizing all these moves. It's smart. You know You know what I mean? He went to the battle knowing like I can make awesome fucking music and tear this nigga's heads off. So I'm gonna do it both ways and show this, this music that I got, and people gonna be paying attention. So it was genius. I think, you gotta add a little more detail about what you mean by successful if you're asking would he have been as successful. So for everybody on Twitter saying, oh, well, Drake got Kendrick his first, big successful hit. Oh, he had his before that. This is his biggest hit, obviously, but what do you expect? But yeah, man, when I just came to check this out, I just saw it on Twitter. I was like, let me get online and ask people what they think about it. If you enjoyed this video and like what we're doing, click this video at the bottom. Until next time, we out of here. Peace.